Bernie Madoff is cooling his heels in a federal penitentiary. The case is far from over. The FBI picked up these two women early this morning. One was in Westfield, New Jersey, the other in Boca Raton, Florida. This is Annette Bongiorno at her Boca Raton home when Fox 5 tracked her down last year. She was Madoff's personal secretary and worked for him for 40 years. The feds plan on charging her with conspiracy, securities fraud, and tax evasion. The U.S. Attorney's Office is already trying to seize Bongiorno's Bentley and her Mercedes and also other assets that add up to approximately $5 million. And this is her mugshot after she was booked. She appeared before a federal judge in Manhattan earlier this afternoon. And then we have 49-year-old Joanne Krupe, who was arrested at her Westfield, New Jersey home. She's also scheduled to appear before a federal judge in Manhattan on similar charges. The prosecutors say that she managed clients' investments, the investment accounts that totaled some $900 million, and then she allegedly flipped the money back and forth between bank accounts to make it look like there was more money there than there really was. Now, we're convicted on all of the counts. The women face some 60 years in prison. Both women deny the charges. And now, some new information on this. We are now learning tonight that these two arrests may be just the beginning of a new wave of arrests in this case, and that prosecutors are closing in on some former clients of Bernie Madoff. Adam Shapiro of the Fox Business Network is breaking this story, and we're going to be talking to him tonight at 6 o'clock. So this is a very interesting development in the Bernie Madoff story.
It is. Thank you very much for that, Harry. Yep.
We'll, of course, look forward to that interview with Adam Shapiro. But in the meantime, we are back with Fordham Law School professor Anne-Marie McAvoy to talk about those arrests of Bernie Madoff's longtime employees.
All right. Anne-Marie, this story, as we know, has been making headlines for some time. Madoff is now in jail, so we have this development. What did the arrests signal?
It shows this has been an ongoing investigation. The Madoff case is far from over. I think many people may have assumed we've heard the last of this case, but the reality is that the government is going to continue to try to make these arrests. There are a number of people who are cooperating in the case already. We have the CFO who's been arrested, pled guilty, and is cooperating, the chief financial officer, as well as the accountant. So they're going to be giving up more information to the government. Every one of these folks who is arrested, the government is going to see if they can get them to cooperate as well, and they will be providing more information, potentially more names for the government to go after.
Yeah, and you know what, on that subject, I got to ask you, Anne-Marie, what do you think about this breaking news that we're hearing that some of his clients may actually be arrested as well?
Well, there's always a chance in some of these scams that people who are alleged victims are actually involved in the scam itself.
Wow.
So they're going to be looking at that, who was getting money. One of these women was making decisions as to who should be getting checks when it looked like this thing was going to blow up. So she may well have a lot of information for the government relating to clients.
All right, Anne-Marie McAvoy, we thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Get myfoxny.com on your iPhone free at the App Store and stay connected.